In this L2 data mapping video, we're going to go through the process of using area-based heat mapping. So when you're talking about most of the visualizations you're looking at, and this video goes for all of the different applications, constituent, consumer, or voter, and we're using the voter file to start here. Basically, what you're looking at is the dots of the household. So each individual household is a Republican, Democrat, Independent, or third party, and you could see they're colored either red, blue, purple, whatever mix of colors there are for the household. Area-based mapping is going to be entirely based on a given jurisdiction, whether that's a county or a municipality or zip code. So that's going to be found here in the upper right-hand corner. So under Visualize, you go down to Areas, click on the little eyeball, and then it's going to see areas colored by party's description. And then you go to Regions to Color. We'll click to Select. And in this case, let's go straight to Counties. And now you're looking at the counties colored by political party, with the northeastern corner here being a little bit more red, so more Republican, and then Bay Area, Los Angeles being a little bit more bluish purple, which is more Democrat. So you can kind of see the split. And of course, there's all kinds of independent, third parties, and others in here, but the broad colors across counties you can see are a lot more visually sort of, they kind of stick out for Republicans and Democrats. So then if you say, I want to use a heat map, here's how it would be done. First, you need to make a selection of which attribute you're looking at. So right now what we're looking at is all of this colored by counties, but let's say we wanted to keep it by county, but now let's look at where the wealthiest people in the state live. So let's go down to lifestyle and wealth data, income, estimated income range, and I'm just going to pick people making over $175,000 a year. All right, so the map's going to change, but remember, it's still looking at it based on party, a little bit redder, and then what we're going to do is change it to heat map. So now, regardless of what you have selected here, it doesn't matter if party's description or whatever's selected here, what you're looking at now is a heat map coloring of where you have people who make over $175,000 a year. So the wealthiest counties in California are the Bay Area, around Sacramento, and around Los Angeles. Not a huge surprise for anybody who studies demographics or income or any of that in California. San Diego's lit up. And you can see the green areas are going to be your warmer colors, and there's a color key right here. And again, you can do this at any level. So let's, instead of looking at counties, let's look at zip codes and really zoom in on that Bay Area. So we're now going to go to zip code tabulation areas. Again, we still have high incomes selected. And you get a much better idea of where you have those higher income zip codes spread throughout. And you can see this is a very wealthy zip code, wealthy zip code here, all throughout the sort of middle area here. So you can kind of see where the different areas are, and then the lower or cooler colors outside of the city here. So again, you can use any level. There's an even deeper level you can go to that we've incorporated here, which is if you click on regions of color, and we have hexagons. And this gives just a hexagon shape across the map and kind of gives an interesting visualization. So you're actually able to sort of narrow this down and sort of see where you have different areas based on shape of where you have ultra wealthy and sort of other levels of income. Now you could do this again with any attribute in the system, but income shows it particularly well. When you're working with the heat map, it does only work at these different area levels. So you have to use these different either shapes or areas that we provide to you in the platform rather than using individual households for heat maps. And that's using the heat map tool.